Wait till you see this. Dun, 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 dun. A battery style shaped gift card holder. This looks super fancy, but I promise it is way easier to make than you might think. And I'm using brand new Trinity Stamps goodies to create it. I'm so excited to share this with you today. It is super exciting. So welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead and subscribe and let me know what you think about this project as we go along. If you have any questions, always leave them down in the comments. All the products I'm using are going to be linked down below. I'm pulling from some older product with the new goodies to make this adorable one. Of course, I'm using the halftone stencil because that is one of my favorite all-time favorite products from Trinity. I'm going to use this new stamp set that says need a recharge. I'm also going to pull from the soup can die set. Now this makes a shaped card, and then the little battery add-on is perfect for making this card. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut it all out. You will be able to see that I'm using a lot of traditional battery colors, maybe like that Duracell battery color. Although I'd like to invite you, if you're going to recreate this, try this out with different colors. So for example, if you're going to give this to someone who loves blue, make a blue battery with maybe some glitter paper for the heart eyes, or use orange to make an orange battery. It does not have to be traditional battery colors because guess what? Batteries come in all sorts of different colors. So this is giving you permission to make this your very own. And look at that. I have some rip and stick sticky back paper on the back. That's also from Trinity Stamps. So you can go ahead and turn these die cut pieces into stickers. Yes. So all I did was I put some of that rip and stick behind the cardstock. I'm now going to die cut it, and my die cutting machine is going to cut that for me. And then all of those little black pieces and the yellow pieces are going to become practically stickers. So here's what they look like all die cut out. I will go ahead and die cut out some more inner pieces that I will be using to make the gift card holder element to this card. I'm also going to pull for some gorgeous cardstock that is holographic and make some of the shiny parts for the battery because I don't know, it just is not a me card without something shiny, right? So I'm going to go ahead and assemble my battery, starting with the top part, the positive part. Yes, I did have to look up how a battery was labeled because, shocker, I've never studied a battery before. But fun fact for you, the spot on the top that has the bump is the plus side. And if you did not know that like me, now you know. And if you already knew that, high five to you. Okay, these little skinny pieces come from that soup can add-on, and there's so many fun little pieces, and I did pull from the hearts from that set as well to make the heart eyes because everything is 1000% cuter with heart eyes. Am I right? So I did die cut out my card base here with some black cardstock, and that is from the soup can set. So this is just going to make my card base. I'll just grab my little folder here. This is also from Trinity. It makes it so much easier to make those crease lines nice and firm. And when I make shakers and shaped cards, especially shaped cards, but shakers as well, I need that crease to be nice and pressed down, and the Trinity one is fantastic for that. Now, I like to use die cuts, of course, but I like to kind of bump up the excitement on the die cuts, you know, let's bump it up. So I like to use stencils on my dies or ink blending, and I'm going to do both today. So I have my glass board mat here, and I have my Trinity shading sidekicks. You guys, these are fantastic. I love these brushes so much. Part of the new release is this little cup that helps clean them, and I have been on team no clean your brush team. I think I'm gonna change my mind on that. I cleaned the big one, my blending buddy. So those are the bigger brushes from Trinity, and I cleaned it, and it's the one that's the black one, which I use the very most because I like to give like vignette finishes to things, and I like to just darken a lot of the edges. So the black one I use all of the time. I cleaned it with just a little bit of mild soap, just like really the soap that I use for my hands in my kitchen, and some warm water and that little scrubby. And you, you thought the brushes were fantastic before. Wait till you clean them. It's like a new brush. I don't know. I was on team no clean. Now I am team clean. So I don't think I'm going to be cleaning them all of the time, but I definitely am going to be looking at my brushes. And when they need that little refresh, I'm going to be giving them that spa day that they deserve, because don't we all need that? A little recharge, if you will. So I added the texture to my yellow piece here. And then I'm just going to take that little blending buddy, or the shading sidekick is the skinny one here, and just give a little bit of shading to the sides so it looks like that cylinder is rounded. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the darker gray piece. I'll just clean up my little glass mat here. I do have a glass mat that is etched, so it looks a little foggy because I modified mine. So, but it does clean up rather easily, and we're good to go. Now, let me know if there's a stencil that you have in your stash, like this halftone stencil that, I don't know, I use it, I go to my kitchen, I clean it up, I don't even put it back in the packaging half of the time because I'm using it that much. It sounds like a crazy lady, but I'm telling you, this stencil is so cool. I probably have used this on more than 50 cards at this point, and the stencil just holds up so well as well. So just a huge fan of the stencil. I'm going to go ahead in with my black little brush, again from Trinity, and just blend up the sides. Now, these little shading sidekick brushes are so easy to use. You can hold it kind of like a pencil, and they have an angled brush tip on there, so it is so easy to shade with. I noticed that some of the brushes in the industry have a flat top, and it's just a little bit more difficult for me personally to get that shade or that blended look. And so the skinny ones here have that shadeability. Like, look at this. I'm going to go ahead and shade that edge. And with that flat top brush, I don't find that I can get that. So that's why, one of the reasons why, multiple, but one of the reasons why I like these brushes better than other brushes that are out there in the crafty world. And no, they are not like a makeup brush, so I'm just throwing that out there. I will have those linked down below if you're interested in grabbing them from Trinity. Now, my gift card shaped holder here, it's kind of popping up. It's because I used a thicker card stock that is black for this card base, so I'm going to put a little bit of low tack craft tape in the inside just so it stays closed as I get the outside all positioned and ready to go. Going ahead and gluing on the front layer here, and I'm going to position it toward the bottom because the top of the battery is going to need quite a lot of space up on the top, so I'm going to leave that spot open and add on these skinny sparkly stripes. With the holographic paper, I just feel like this battery comes to life, and it just makes it so adorable. Plus the heart eyes, just wait. If you're not into the heart eyes though, there are these little, we're just going to call them little mountains, little U's, if you will. And you can make the battery have yay eyes, which looks like your eyes when you say yay. And they have those little like upside down frowns. Or you can make your battery frown and use ink blending or different colored cardstock to make your battery like low on battery. I know Lauren Taylor did a card where she used the stamp set with the batteries when it went from low battery to high battery. Oh, that was such a cool card. If you haven't checked that out, you gotta. And you could do that with this big die. I think that would be kind of fun as well. So you can make it smile, you can make it frown, and I always like a smile. So we're gonna do a smile. And this is looking so fun already, but just wait until I add these little details like this little plus sign and the minus sign. So with that rip and stick, I was able to just stick those on like a sticker, and it was easy as can be. Ooh, look at this. I'm going to do a white gel pen and just add a little bit of some highlight to some of the areas I try to keep the light source, if you will, coming from the same direction. I don't always do that, but we're doing what we can here. So I like to use the gel pen that is the 10. I find that it doesn't clog up as much and it gives a nice thick line. I like my lines nice and thick so you can see them and they are not hiding. And the really little ones, I find they're not for me, and that's okay. So if you've tried gel pens and you've found that they are a little bit frustrating, try the number 10 one. I bet it will be better. Okay, now for the inside of the card. I don't always do the inside of the cards, but when it's a gift card holder, we're going to need to decorate the inside because it's always so much more fun, and that's where the person sees the gift card so they get excited, like, ooh, what's inside? Well, let's find out together, shall we? So I'm going to pull from the soup add-on die set, which, I mean, the soup can is such a great jumping off point. It's kind of like the circle die. You can grab that die set and then you can make all sorts of different cards because Trinity keeps putting out these fantastic add-ons, which I adore so much. All right, so what I'm going to do for this is use the white part as my background, and then the yellow part is going to be the decorative piece. So that is where my little stamp set is going to go, or stamp sentiment is going to go. It's going to say need a recharge. My plan for this card would be for maybe a coffee gift card or a gas gift card. Even though it's a battery, maybe you're going to give someone a gift card to a phone repair shop and they need their battery fixed, or maybe it's for a car replacement shop, like an auto body shop, and they need a new battery in their car, or maybe they just need coffee and they need a recharge. I don't know, or spa day. I don't know. Maybe batteries call for a spa day. I don't know. Somehow they need a recharge. So that's what we're going to use for a sentiment. Now to make it basically a little pocket for a gift card to go into, I'm going to use some foam tape here and some foam strips more like, and I'm going to just make them a little bit thicker. So I'm doubling up my foam tape and I'm going to go around the edge of this white piece just on the sides and then the bottom so the gift card stays put. And this just creates a little slot for the gift card to stick in and be safe in the card. Then I'll just take the relief little sticky part off and it'll be easy to go. And you're going to see at the end of this video, I have some pictures of this card. You can see here's me with a bookmark. I am a reader. I love reading. So I've got a bookmark on hand. That one was a gift, a birthday gift that came in my P.O. box. So I've got that one on my desk still. But you can go ahead and slide anything into this. So I didn't have a gift card that I wanted to take a picture with. So I just wrote a piece of paper that said gift card. So you get the gist. It's a little slot for a gift card. Now again, I use that rip and stick. So these little lightning bolts are practically stickers and they are so easy to pop onto the inside of the project. They weren't really necessary, but I thought that they were fun. So let's add them. The lightning bolts would be fun to use for eyes as well. So many fun things to try. All right. Well, thank you so much, friends, for sticking around. This is going to wrap up my shaped battery style gift card holder with the new release from Trinity. Be sure to check out the whole release from Trinity. There's so many fun things. There's chicken nuggets and more. So I'll have all the products linked in the description, and I would love for you to hit the like button if you will, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I do have another video here on the screen if you want to check out some more lovely videos using more products from Trinity Stamps. Thanks for watching. Bye, crafty friend.